Hey, what's up everyone? Bryan here from Xact IT Solutions, coming at you with another video about cybersecurity. Today we're going to talk about double extortion, and while it's silly for you to pay the ransom demand because of double extortion. Before we get into today's content, I want to remind everyone we do not do Patreon. We do not get paid for this channel in any way. The only thing that we ask of you is you subscribe to our channel. And if you like any content you hear today, if you're enlightened, if we made you think, if we've educated you, please hit the like button on the video down below. And if you want to work with my company, Xact IT Solutions, in any way, head over to xitx.com. Hit the contact us button at the top right. Fill out the form. Someone from my team will reach out and discuss whatever challenges you may be facing. So without further ado, let's get into the content today. All right, so today we're going to talk about ransomware and, the two common ways that ransomware criminals typically ask for a payment is through Bitcoin. And it's usually to either give you back access to files that they've encrypted or to prevent the release of this data that they stole before they deployed the ransomware on your network. As I've covered before on this channel in previous videos, we know that there are a ton of ransomware attacks that happen on a pretty much daily basis now, and these ransom attacks are usually also include data exfiltration or data being stolen from the network that is compromised. And what happens is the ransomware is deployed, and then companies in the past used to think, hey, we have backups, we can just restore from a backup, get rid of the malware, get rid of the virus, and then restore our data from a backup because we have backups and then we're good. So then the ransomware gangs or the cyber criminals thought to themselves, well, hey, if they're going to do that and we're really unable to get to their backups, maybe they're on a separate network, separate device, or out in the cloud, and there's just so many iterations of a backup that exist for a particular target that really there is no point in that company paying the ransom because they have enough backups to restore the data. So they came up with this whole scheme where they're going to say, well, we stole your data before we put it out, or before we encrypted the data that's on your network, and we're going to share it on the dark web, or we're going to share it in a form on the web where other criminals hang out, and good luck if that information gets out there. And they'll even send emails with screenshots and say, hey, look at this. We have, this is your patient. This is your client. And here's the data that we have from them. Just to kind of tease you a little bit to show you that they really have some valuable information, or some information that you don't want your clients or other people finding out are out there because of a breach at your company. So I'm here to say today that if you consider, or if you have paid that double extortion ransom to a cyber criminal, that's insane. What are you trying to prevent? Like, seriously, like, the breach already happened. You have to report it. You have to disclose it. If you're trying to protect your client information, there are other avenues you can take to do that, through lawyers, through attorneys, through disclosures to your clients, that this information was stolen and that it is out there, but by providing services like credit monitoring and things like that are a much viable and cheaper option than handing money over to criminals. So you don't have to maybe disclose that, or you think that if I do this, maybe nobody will find out and then I won't have to disclose it and I won't have to pay for credit monitoring and I won't. but the number you're going to pay the cyber criminals is going to be higher than anything you're ever going to pay lawyers and credit monitoring services. So as you peel back the layers of the onion and really look at what's going on here with the double extortion, there's really no good reason to pay it. You're giving money to cyber criminals, which I think is a con in this case, not a pro. You're trying to avoid maybe releasing the fact that you were breached, which is a con, not a pro. Not releasing information about a breach or not disclosing a breach really hurts your clients and other people in the security community, and it's selfish to protect yourself knowing that this occurred. So I would chalk that up as a con and a reason why you would not want to do it. There's not very many pros that I can think of other than you're getting yourself out of a jam and you're doing things on the hush-hush. Because the reality of it is that if I get into your network and I steal data, you have no idea whether I deleted that data or not, or what I did with it. And now you're going to shell over $100,000, $500,000, $1 million to me, so I don't release it to somebody else. And what if I get hacked? What if somebody gets into my system and steals my stuff, or I'm careless and lazy and I throw a computer out and there's the data on that computer that falls in somebody else's hand? Or if I'm just a bad guy, a dick, and I just decide, you know what, you paid me, but I'm still going to go on the dark web and release this information. When the breach occurs, it's done. It happened. It's over. Don't empower these criminals even more by handing them more cash. It's silly to pay the ransom in the first place because you didn't have good backups. But then to be threatened for data to be released, at that point your attitude needs to be, so what? Release it. I have other ways I can deal with that. I'm not going to turn around and pay a criminal. And that's it for today, folks. Think about what I had to say. I hope it enlightened you. I really believe that at this point in time, corporate America needs to stop paying these cyber criminals. That's one surefire way to make them go away. If they don't have a business, if they don't have a market to go to, they're not going to do this. So if you want to stop cyber criminals and stop ransomware dead in its tracks, just stop paying these guys money and they'll stop doing it because they have no motivation. So that's really it. Hit the like button if you liked anything I said here today. If you agree with it, if you don't agree with it, drop some comments below. Let's hear what you have to say. Like the video, subscribe to our channel, and if you want to work with our company in any way, get help with cybersecurity, or you're faced with a cybersecurity problem or a technical problem that you might need help with, head over to our website, xitx.com, hit the contact us button. Someone will reach out to you and talk to you about your situation. Thanks again, and we'll talk to you all soon. Take care.